not talk about the hair. I tried to brush it out for y'all. I just haven't straightened it for the day. I'm having some oatmeal right now and I'm sitting on the floor because I don't know if I need some grounding or what, but I'm having some oatmeal because I was really about to get in a really bad mood. I was hangry, so I need to just have this oatmeal so I can go on for the rest of my day. There's literally this trend going around on TikTok right now. Oh, it's this trend. Like the mom and the baby and what she's demanding. And I just feel like this trend is so freaking funny because that's exactly how I've been feeling all freaking morning. First of all, God has been teaching me so much about just my discipline and just things that need to constantly be changing, and I need to constantly be working at it, because when I don't, my days are filled with anxiety, and the way that I can just stop myself from having so much anxiety is by being prepared. How mornings start off in this house, I'm constantly just being harassed all morning until he gets what he wants and until he takes a nap. So he takes a nap this morning, barely, and I just gave him some oatmeal as well for lunch because he had breakfast. Today is one of those days where I took off the screen and he's having no screen time today, because I realized that when he does have a screen, he's constantly complaining and whining. And a lot of the times when he has like his iPad or like the TV or something, he'll just like start throwing remotes at me, throwing the iPad at me, throwing tantrums if he wants his cartoons to be switched, or if his iPad died, or if the show that he's watching on Netflix has switched to has stopped playing. More so than like all his needs throughout the day, like his eating, maybe his diaper being changed, or anything that he's uncomfortable with. On top of that, he's constantly coming to me about his screen time, and I just cannot handle him constantly just being upset about the screen time. So I just completely just cut it off for today, and I feel like he's been a lot more calm this weekend. It was just regular, not much that we did, but we did get started on a few like Christmas shopping and a few things for like around the house for like the holiday season, to just kind of like switch things around. I told you guys that we've just been feeling like we just like need to like move, and sometimes I just feel like it's just a shift of energy that you need in your home. So our last comforter, we got like a white comforter, and Saint would come in here after he would eat his lunch or breakfast or whatever, and then he would get on top of the bed and his sticky little fingers literally stained the entire freaking comforter set. And we tried to wash it at least 3 times to see if we could get the stains out, but I don't know what it is about toddlers, but when it comes down to the stains on their clothes and like on the floor, like I don't know what it is, but it's just like I feel like they just smash food everywhere they go. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not always on top of him the minute that he's eating. Sometimes I just have to hand him some food and he's out and about, running about, you know. Long story short, I literally just had to throw out those comforters because I couldn't get the stains out. So we got this new set of comforter. And then the craziest thing is we got this comforter set thinking that it had 7 pieces. And I let him pick this out. And then when we get home and I open the packaging for the comforter set, it literally said it had 7 pieces. Again, not reading the fine print. It came with a bed skirt instead of sheets. So yesterday I headed down to Burlington and I got this one. I really wanted some flannel sheets because I feel like flannel sheets give it, I don't know, I like that little flannel look for Christmas. And even though this is not like a Christmas flannel color, it's still flannel. When I look at sheets, things like that I want to like decorate my things with around the house, I think about like the upcoming season, and I know that the upcoming season is going to be spring. So this color is going to be good for now if I just pair it with like a red or whatever kind of Christmas colors I need. Also in the springtime, if I want to switch out the colors and just kind of like do a little bit more spring vibe, this is going to go well with it too. So I didn't want to get like too Christmassy because I just want to be able to just like use the sheets all throughout the year. Then our bathroom curtain was really ugly and dingy, so we decided to throw that out as well. So I got this one. It's just stripes. I think that was the only one that they really had that I like the colors of. So I had to calm myself down just now because I don't know why I was moving so fast. Sometimes my mind is racing at 100 miles per hour and I can't even catch up to myself. So the thing about, the thing about Christmas, I literally thought that I was gonna go with a certain kind of theme. This is my 3rd year about to celebrate my own Christmas, and I've noticed that every single time that I try to like go for a specific theme when it comes to Christmas, I feel like the universe kind of just leads me to decorating my Christmas in a way that like just resonates with me at the end of the day. Like I might have a picture in my head of how I want to decorate, and then it just turns out to be something completely different. This is the 3rd year this has happened to me. At this point, I just go with the flow when it comes to Christmas. And anyways, I wanted to show you guys this very cute little set. So we went thrifting for a few vintage Christmas things, and I literally thought this was so freaking cute. It's like the vintage little bears. I know that there's not a lot of people that are gonna have these, so I was really excited when I found these. There was a second one of these, but I just got one. I just feel like the little bears are just so cute. This set right here is definitely like a little collectible where you can keep it for many, many years. This kind of Christmas look will never go out of style. At first, I thought I was gonna go like sad beige mom. I think I'm starting to head towards the direction of more so like vintage tacky Christmas, and I'm not mad at it at all, but I thought the bears were so cute because, you know, Saint is little, so I think like having like a childish theme and also just like having it be classic and vintage, I think is so cute. These were perfect for me. So I'm really excited that I got those. There was another carousel that I found. If I could find a picture and insert it here. And it was like a vintage carousel with the little soldiers going around it. But before we could even leave the store, I had it in my cart and Saint like broke the top off of it. And I was so upset, and I was just like, I don't, like it's really cute, but I didn't want to buy it while it was broken, so I just ended up not getting it. I got these. These are kind of like a little bronzy glass ornaments. I didn't realize these were glass until I got home, so I'm glad I only got one because I can't have glass ornaments. Even though these are glass too, I just think that these are not like that easily breakable as these ones. Since I'm going like vintage tacky, I really wanted to include lots of color into my tree. I'm gonna insert pictures of like my ideas. Like I told you guys in the last vlog, I accidentally bought a tree with like colorful Christmas lights. But now that it's been here for like a week and a half, I'm starting to like grow to like it a lot more than I did like the first day. Now that the more that I see it, like the more ideas I get. So I'm like really excited to execute the little ideas that I have for the theme of the tree. And then lately when we go to the thrift shop, Saint loves to look around like the toy section, but I don't necessarily let him take everything. But when I do see a good wooden toy, best believe that I'm going to pick it up. And we picked him up this wooden toy. It looks like a vintage, I'm gonna say everything's vintage, but to me it just looks vintage. It looks like a vintage like Mickey Mouse wooden toy thing. I am a wooden toy mommy. Like I love having the wooden toys for him. So I was really excited that he got this, and he has been playing with it all weekend. He loves it. I'm just looking forward for him to like learn his entire alphabet. He knows a lot of these already, so I'm happy about this. And I just feel like it looks so cute to like decorate his room and stuff. I also was doing some food shopping at Lidl this weekend, and they had a few specials on like certain toys that they had, and they had a special on this. So I picked this up. He loves helping his dad around the house with like tools and like to build things around the house. He's constantly going inside his dad's toolbox to try to like get screwdrivers and try to fix things up around the house. So I know that he's really gonna like these. He still hasn't seen it, so I'm gonna wrap these up for Christmas. And then I also got him this little wooden set, so I'm also going to wrap this up, and those are gonna be parts of his Christmas presents. So I'm really excited about that because literally I paid for both of these $20. I also got this little Santa. It's kind of giving like a little burgundy thing, but this is whoever is leading me to decorate for Christmas pretty much. It just like I am just self-led when it comes to the Christmas shopping for Christmas. Like I'll have a theme in mind and I feel like the theme starts building itself. So at first I got this little Santa, and you see how he's like brown and like it's like a rusty burgundy. So I got this to match, and of course I was gonna take away like this on top, this little tassel, and kind of just get like a little burgundy one and do like a more modern bow on it. So I'm definitely gonna do that. But like these are the first two things that I ended up getting. I got the bronzy ornaments with it because I just thought I was gonna go like classic, like beige neutral colors with like pops of red. After we got the colorful tree, it's just gonna be like more vintage, traditional, kind of like tacky Christmas. So I'm really happy with the way that the theme is starting to turn out. Enough rambling and chit-chatting though, because I was really, last week I was telling myself that I was trying to be on a roll of just consistently just uploading even like the types of videos that I feel like are scraps and like not very important. Just upload them and just be more consistent, because I feel like the more that I upload, the more the fear goes away about how my videos are turning out and what's interesting, what's not interesting. People are still subscribing and watching. So if anybody has subscribed in the last few days, thank you guys so much, because it honestly just means so much to me, because sometimes I find myself in scarcity mindset when it comes to growing on this platform, and I just have to remind myself that I just have to keep going.